Back again, man. Live. Back again, man. Senate, man. Senate of the city, man. Senate of the city of Atlanta, man. West Side is in the building once again. We back to get to y'all live, man. So, I'm gonna go ahead, Senate of the city, aka Reggie, man.
King Day, man. Y'all know what's going on, man.
Yo, this is Brown, aka 360. Peace to the gods on earth.
Hey.
Yo. Yeah, what's going on out there, Black America? Let me get y'all to open y'all third eye right quick for a second. And I want y'all to pay attention, because what I'm about to share with you is supreme. You know what I'm saying? It's supreme, meaning that this energy is so powerful that the two physical eyes could not fathom the energy and the knowledge and the wisdom and understanding that's taking place right here amongst three black men in a circle right now in prison.
Right.
You have let me put it in layman terms so y'all can understand, Black America, that you have Satan that's going on out there in all aspects of life. And one image that they like to put at a high frequency out there is the black men in the chain gang have fallen apart. You know what I'm saying? And what we're basically doing here tonight is giving y'all our testimony and showing y'all that no, the black man, the original man, has not fallen apart. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
So
Big old facts.
listen to the cipher that's going on right now. You know what I'm saying? And listen to the cipher with your third eye out there, man. You know what I'm saying? For those who are in tune. And even for our black women that are in tune as well, my original queens. You know what I'm saying? Y'all pay attention to what's about to take place. And we're going to share a few things with y'all, and we're going to show y'all how black men come together behind the walls, and black men know how to unite and give you some supreme understanding. Peace.
Mm-hmm. And it's real. It's all about, understanding. So just being an acolyte or being a follower, you must know your position, and also the leader must know, there once was a time when he was actually an acolyte as well. But the thing is you have to have a plan, and you have to strategize, and you have to know, okay, where am I going? You see what I'm saying?
Thanks.
What direction? You have 4 directions. And that, as I explained to one of my brothers the other day, when you are at a 4-way and you have the choice, you have, that you can actually make at that moment, whether you choose to continue to go forward, whether you choose to go right, whether you choose to go left. That's something that you have to make according to, again, your plans. So I can't make that decision for you. Nobody can make that decision for you but yourself. So if you believe in yourself, if you truly believe in yourself, then you know what it takes to actually make that decision. That's the wise judgment, according to your inner being.
Thanks.
And being a powerful black man in society is rough, because a lot of people look at you different. A lot of people hate you just because you are a strong individual. Even your own family and friends, they turn their back on you.
Thanks.
And this is the result when you actually sacrifice, you actually end up in a situation like this, making a bad decision, being at that 4-way. So we end up in a situation like this, becoming mirrored, unable to escape, this type of lifestyle. But a lot of people, again, don't understand how we end up in a situation like this due to the sacrifices that was actually made according to, our people, according to, our peers and our friends or whatever. Those sacrifices were made for you all, not necessarily for us. Because again, being a man comes with responsibilities. It comes with devotion. It comes with loyalty. It comes with commitment. It comes with trust. All of these things are actually elements that you can actually find in yourself due to who you are. So just being conscious of again, your inner being, you'll know who you are and what you are and what you need to do to continue to go forward.
All right. All right.
Snap.
All right. First, what's happening? What's happening, world? We back. All right. First, let's get this for the record. Make sure we can see this. Now, what we looking at right here is an affidavit that comes from the most worshipful Grand Master of the Prince Hall Grand Lodge Mason in Georgia. All right. And this is a clear indication, affidavit on behalf of his statement saying clearly, I'm not a Mason. So we're gonna verify this. This would be me right here. Wait, let's make sure we get this in here too, goddamn. Okay. So this is me, right? Okay, we got a match. All right. Real fast, we're gonna expound on, because I know a lot of people wondering, like, okay, well, I know a little bit about Masons. I know a few Masons. I know a few Eastern Stars, So, I wanna, know more about what they got going on. Okay, so then I'm gonna just be concise in general for one time and explain briefly who these people are, what these people have going on, what their scope and focus is. Okay, first of all, you got to be initiated. So part of your initiation is, taking an oath. Okay, so then part of the oath for the Masons and the Eastern Stars, which are basically female adopted Masons, you'll find them where they deal in the scripture of Romans 8:15, dealing with a sonship, being sons of adoption. Okay, so then basically the females are what they call the adoptive Masons. The female adoptive Masons are the Masonic lodges. You got the Prince Hall Masons who deal with Masons of color, black Masons. And you got the Grand Lodge of Georgia, which deals with the whites, the white folks. Now, did y'all ever ask yourself, why the fuck can the white Masons go into a black Masonic lodge, but a black Mason can't go into a white Masonic lodge? Ain't nobody ever asked themselves that? Oh, they ain't telling nobody? Oh, okay. All right, well, okay, basically what they doing is they are their initiation to ever conceal and never reveal the truth. Okay? They say secrets of Freemasonry. Okay, so what's the secret? What the fuck is the big secret? The big secret is that the black man, the black race, has always existed on planet Earth. That's the big secret. Okay? The big secret is that the white folks are creation. The black race, the creators. Okay, so then why is it so imperative for them to hide that? All right. The reason they want to hide that is because then all the religion, any other type of allegory, any other type of alchemy or whatever story, his story, they give you, it don't add up. When you do the math to it, it don't add up. Okay, so then they trying to act like us, and if they trying to act like us, then this means that they have to act like the creators, right? Okay, so they hide this so-called secret of Freemasonry and consider it truth. Okay, this actual truth, from particularly that the black man is God. It's who they consider God. God, the word God is a Eurocentric word, but that's a whole other subject. Okay, so then the reason why that's so important is because if the black man recognizes who he is and what his actual strength is, you giving us what? Ain't nothing to give us. You can't get a creator his creation.
Exactly.
Okay, so then that's the big secret that they keep. Okay, plenty of other secrets. For the sake of time, we're not gonna get into all that. If you want to know more about Masons on that level, then you have to delve in it, do your own research. All right, we're gonna keep this on the subject. Okay, so then what these Masons is doing is being agents for a higher class of people. You know, it levels to this shit. Shout out to Meek Mill, man. You know, he said shit. Goddamn, it's levels to this shit. So you got the free to accept the Masons who basically just, you know, they at the bottom of the totem pole. Then you got a lot of these other esoteric groups, you know, secret societies, like the Council on Foreign Relations, that's the CFR. You got the Bilderberg Group, you got the Trilateral Commission, you got all these the Round Table in England, you know, all these high class, you know, secret societies, and there's levels to this shit. The Masons would be all the way at the bottom, like they ain't talking about shit. All right, so these folks are agents for these people for global dominance. So that they're trying to dominate the world. They're trying to control the world. So part of the way they're trying to control the world means you got to reduce the population of the majority, right? So then that's where the population control agenda come into play. So now if we control the black population and we start telling them, look, one man and one woman, that's what you're supposed to keep. Cool. Thumbs up to the ones that did that. Okay then. But is that our original nature? No. So then if you're doing something outside of what's original, then that means you acting non-original. Right? Okay, so then that means you are outside of your state of mind. You're outside of your original state of being. So you're not being who you're supposed to be. And as long as the white class can keep you beneath what you're supposed to be, because this shit don't work right, okay, that's where they gonna keep you stagnated. So mentally, you'll never excel to being who you supposed to be. Okay then, so then now we know we gotta wake up. You got these people that's joining these fraternities, you know, the various fraternities. Okay, so these folks are destroying families. Because now, I'm gonna show you how they're destroying families. If you join a part of a fraternity, that's going to require you to give your loyalty and your allegiance to them over even your mom, your dad, your kids, whoever else in the fuck in your family. These folks are going to have the allegiance with them over family. That can destroy family. What if the agenda ain't the same? What if one mean good and one mean bad? We know that got to be the case. How we know? We dealing with a positive. We're dealing with a negative. Right? So then it ain't no other way to get no other reaction other than a positive reaction or a negative reaction. They understand that. So then, case in point, if you got these people in places in government and they in government positions, they the heads of the departments, they're the wardens of the facilities. You know, if you even be a warden, a deputy warden in a prison, you got to be a part of an Eastern Star Lodge if you're a woman, or a Masonic Lodge, Prince Hall being blacks, just a regular, you know, Grand Lodges if you're a white boy, you know. This is what these people are heading these offices. Okay, so when there's corruption going on in these offices, all of them got influence in these top positions. And so then this is how they keep quiet a lot of the shit that people out there need to hear. Okay then, so then why we doing what we doing. We're not doing what we doing to down nobody or demean nobody. We doing what we doing to enlighten our people. Okay, so we ain't stopping doing that for nobody. And nobody ain't gonna stop it. We ain't doing it. What's gonna happen is what's supposed to happen. This the time. This what's supposed to happen. One more thing I want to tell the basis on. Message to the Prince Hall Grand Lodge, you know, who being currently directed by Bruce A. James at 7340 Old National Highway, Riverdale, Georgia, 30296. That address. Y'all had a brother, Mayor Kasim Reed, Mayor of Atlanta, campaign 2009. Martin Luther King in Hartwell at the Citgo gas station, correct? He was that close to losing his life. Guess who stopped that?
original black man. Right.
Well, so that wasn't good for nothing then, right? Okay. If you show this to Mayor Cassine Reed, he will agree. Yes, I was out there, 2009, campaigning, and it looked like a little scuffle had broke up in front of me, and then it really didn't look like that was going on. Yeah, you looking at him. Yeah, you looking at him. Just thought I might enlighten the ones that didn't know. Because everybody is entitled to know. So, if you're entitled to know, whether you comprehend to know is a whole nother story. We're going to leave on that.
You know, I want to say something real quick about, you know, if Black lives really matter. You know, matter is the actual mental. That's your mental matter. So if Black lives matter, then we need to apply that and stop thinking in a physical sense, because again, it's matter, so it's mental. So what we need to do as Black people, we need to wake up. We need to really wake up out there in society and in this world, and we need to come together in unity and one. And love each other no matter what you are or who you are. Blood, Crip, GD, Mob. You see what I'm saying? No matter what you are. You know, we need to come together being the original. Before it was all of this. Before it was gangs. Before it was religion. You know, we need to come together and do what's right. And that's to stand. Stand on something so firm that it's impossible. It's impossible to be to fall from, you know what I'm saying, that particular foundation. So we need to come together in unity and love and in peace. And so prior to me getting incarcerated, you know, I actually was a victim to being a toddler without even knowing now, being a young Black male in society. A strong young Black male. You know, I was a victim to society, to being an actual toddler, and so I tiled the floor at these churches. You know, and I stood in my square and I had my hands crossed and I did what I felt was right. I did what I felt was necessary for the people in the congregation, the people in the pews. My elders. So I felt the need to provide. I felt the need to be of assistance, being of aid. But again, not knowing that the chain that I was, you know, being bound to, you know, had me in a state that when you young and you unwise to what's really going on around you, and these pastors, these preachers, these first ladies, and all of these deacons and shit, you know, it really take a toll on you. So again, young ushers of the church, young acolytes of the church, know who you are following. And I want to leave with that.
I want to touch bases on one more thing real fast, right? Okay. We want to make a correction on the update on the Houston situation, December 4th. We just wanted to let everybody probably familiar with the situation now. They once saying that it was a 13-year-old little black child, rather, that got hung on the street in Houston on December 4th, 2018. But recent news has been reported that a white 44-year-old man was hung on the tree. So how they get a 44-year-old white dude from a 13-year-old young child, I mean, a no-brainer. Okay, but that's what the news saying. So they saying now that this has been the update, we want to make that correction. So we don't want nobody to think that we just didn't know that. All right, so and the last thing, man, we're going to leave it like this. You know, y'all y'all people who not standing on your square and not keeping it on the plumb line. I'm talking to y'all at 133rd Street, no. Y'all ain't staying squared away. So then what we need to do. We need to start doing what's right. Okay, so then if we're not gonna do what's right, then that means we trying to stay out of the light. The light gonna shine. Where you gonna run to? Okay, so then this is what we need to do because you didn't allow for me personally. I'm gonna step on my own toe. You didn't allow for me personally to miss most of my daughter childhood. You didn't allow for me to miss my grandma's funeral. You didn't allow for me to miss my great auntie funeral. She helped raise R.I.P. Big. My mama getting older. My daddy getting older. My grandma getting older. That's still living. She 87 now. Love you.
Fucking right.
You know, people out there going through different things. You allow me to miss weddings. You allow me to miss time with family, time from my life and doing what I'm supposed to be doing. So then you doing this willfully because you know what's going on.
Yeah, well, they know.
Ain't no secret about what's going on. Okay, so then to be upset with one because one does not choose to be a part of that bullshit you got going on. We're not trying to fight global dominance and take advantage of people that don't know what's going on. That's not what we're here to do. That's not our nature. That's the white folk nature. Okay, now, if you want to adopt their nature, then you just be having a zipper behind your neck because you really ain't black. You got a white man mentality. Your skin don't make you black. Your mentality is what's making you black. So if you feel like you got to join a lodge or Eastern Star Lodge or Masonic Lodge just to be taught knowledge of self by the white man, you a fool. Who can teach you better than you can teach you? Who? We out of there.